cycle of unaddressed abuse that put her own family on William Kamm's radar. To understand the dynamic that enabled Kamm to bewitch 500,000 followers worldwide, I pored over Stefanie's anguished letters and journals, which paint a chilling portrait of her childhood in his Order of St. Charbel. I have lost count of the number of Sundays I spent taking notes in local cafes, while Stefanie, her broken mother, and her elder sister Bettina revisited events that remain as raw today as they were 3 decades ago. Later, I trawled through court transcripts, police statements, news cuttings, and the bizarre writings and teachings of the false prophet, whose plans to repopulate the earth with a new race are now on the back burner by virtue of a Supreme Court order. While I immersed myself in my research, Stefanie wrote to the New South Wales District Court, asking retired Judge Peter Berman to revoke the non-publication order he made at William Kamm's 2007 trial, which prohibited the media from identifying her. Lifting this order was crucial, since it would allow her to put a real face to this extraordinary story, so that readers would know it was true and not a work of fiction. Judge Berman agreed to revoke his order, allowing Stefanie to tell her story. But another order closing the court to media during her evidence still remains, as do orders protecting the identities of other young victims who testified about the disturbing events that had transpired in his worship-driven community. For this reason, I have not been able to reveal Stefanie's testimony to the jury, and some names in this book have been omitted or changed, while others, including members of her immediate family, have been given pseudonyms to protect their privacy. They are denoted with an asterisk when I mention them for the first time. Obviously, those who were members of William Kamm's community when these crimes took place will already know who this family is, and the identity of the young outcast who was shunned for bringing his holy dynasty undone, although the general reader will not. Despite their desire to remain anonymous, Stefanie's mother and older sister, along with her elder sister Bettina, have willingly contributed to this book to warn people about the dangerous environment that prevails when a collective of people are isolated from wider society and systematically programmed to idolise a single individual. In 2008, it was estimated that as many as 3 million people worldwide were involved in cults, though experts say the figure is unreliable. In the absence of more recent research, it is difficult to determine how many cults exist today. This is because cults often operate under different banners in different places, and many marginalised contemporary religious movements with more unorthodox spiritual or ethical beliefs vigorously reject the disparaging label. What is known is that the appeal of such movements has grown globally since the end of World War II, with a marked escalation in membership immediately after the 2001 terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City. The tragedy sparking a recruitment drive by Doomsday cults looking to enlist new members in an unsettled modern world. There is no legal definition that distinguishes a cult from an organised religion. Indeed, some fringe movements who have been attacked for their strange or bizarre beliefs have made similarly critical observations about the Bible's teachings and the doctrines of the Catholic Church, suggesting the latter could be viewed as a cult. According to the scholars who have studied these differences, a church is a conventional organised religious organisation, while other spiritual communities, whose novel beliefs are considered deviant, harmful, or even unlawful, are widely viewed as cults. International experts have separated these organisations into categories: religious, therapeutic or healing, cosmological, personal development, political, commercial, New Age, and Eastern meditation. The major difference between cults and mainstream religious groups is that cults tend to be inward-looking and committed to the group experience and their own activities, particularly recruitment, while more mainstream religions are more outward-looking and their activities and beliefs are more transparent. Unlike mainstream religions which flourish openly in society, cults tend to exist in geographically isolated areas, away from the unwanted scrutiny of law enforcement and government agencies, where their more bizarre beliefs are not always apparent to the new devotee until it is too late.